Jurassic Park Evolution 2. We're in our Arizona park. Plan on getting some new dinosaurs released today. We're going to go ahead and see what herbivores we need out here. I'm gonna put stegosauruses in today. Sorry about that, I was slightly talking to myself. Need to make them a little bit more social and a little bit more tolerant. I go ahead and get some people right on this one. Along with that, we're gonna go to our carnivore section, and I think it's time. I think we can survive it if we do it, but a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Gotta make it somewhat tolerant. We've got those two working. Piscovias. I think we can get one that eats fish out there now. Feel like making more babies, little baby dinosaurs too, just because they are absolutely adorable. And off-center things, we need one more type of herbivores to be released. Very needy animal. Ooh, yeah, very unfit. We'll make you social too. Alright, while we're waiting for those, I think let's go ahead and... Is that where the train just started? So, let's go ahead and see what the train will see. We'll actually ride out the whole track on this one. And then we'll go jump on a spear, let the spear take us around a tour, and we'll let the trucks take us on a tour. We still have this big open area still yet to be utilized by any of our carnivores. I think this is where we're going to put our T-Rexes and then cut this in half. Right down over there we do have our velociraptors, the 3 of them. I believe we're about to come up over... There's our goats running around out here. Yeah, we got our little guys that like to poison each other. We got some of our bigger reptiles, our carnivoristic friends there. We're about to head straight over the water. This is one of our newer attractions still. Still working on getting it up completely running how we would like it. If you just seen right off over there, one large boy. I think that was Nemo. And there's Dory. We're both right out over here. Do have some more dinosaurs lurking around out over there. These are our not carnivores, but herbivores, eating mainly grass and plants. We're yet to put anything in here. I think this is where some stegosauruses are going to come live today. I think that'll be a great choice for us to put them out there. And it does look, by the time we get back around, it'll be ready to try to start hatching the eggs. As we're going to swing right back over the top over here on these big old open environments that still are yet to have things in them. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. Here's where most of our guys have went, is in these two. Do have a Triceratops, 2 of them, as you can see right over there. In here also are those little babies. It is very, very hard to spot them, though. Two big old boys. Laying back down. So I would say also there's our big, massive, nice hotel. So let's get back over here. We can select the eggs. We'll select all. Let's get to hatching them. Every dinosaur in our park is unique and different in their own sort of special way. No 2 dinosaurs really look alike due to our genetic breeding that we're doing and genetic modification. So now, while we're waiting on those, we have 2 tours that we can go and ride again. This time a little bit different of a layout in the park. Gyro station, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and ride on the gyrosphere.
Although our gyroscopic technology greatly minimizes the impact of turbulent terrain, it is still important that you keep your seat belts fastened at all times.
Here's how you're going to get really up close and personal with the dinosaurs.
Triceratops
Right there
is
is some
best known for its 3
Triceratops.
protrusive facial horns. These adornments are not just for display purposes. The brow horns, in particular, can inflict considerable damage to any dinosaur that dares to provoke it.
I don't know if you guys can hear what the guy says whenever we pass by animals, but he just basically gave you a rundown of what a Triceratops is. As that Triceratops is going to be so ever nice as to block our exit.
There are few species of dinosaur more recognizable than the archetypal ceratopsid Triceratops. Depictions of this horned herbivore squaring off against its fierce rival Tyrannosaurus Rex have captured the imaginations of adults and children alike for many a decade. Although we strive to make our facilities as robust as possible, sandstorms have proved to be disruptive.
And while we are riding in this, it is getting dark. As you can see, medical team over there along with our ranger station.
Bear with us if such circumstances arise.
As we just continue to ride this out, what I'm waiting for us to do is to get up close and personal to some of those carnivores, as these people are just gonna sit right in front of the gyrosphere, and the gyrosphere malfunctioned and ran them over.
Not only present a hazard for our park teams at ground level, but make vehicular flight considerably more risky. Both our drivers and pilots receive training in adverse weather conditions, so that they can attend to an emergency even in the fiercest of storms. For added protection, each vehicle is surrounded by aluminum oxynitride glass, so tough it can stop a .50 caliber bullet. The gyrosphere is an amazing machine.
So I've never actually ridden on this entire tour either, so this is a first for everybody who does stick around in this video, because I've never ridden on the full gyrosphere tour or the entire monorail like we did earlier, and I've never ridden on the entire truck. So, but before we get to the truck, we will go ahead and release those dinosaurs off into their areas that they need to be. Potentially make some modifications to their areas.
The gyroscopic technology will keep you upright at all times, so you've got nothing to worry about.
As there goes one of our ranger teams just booking it.
For added protection, each vehicle is surrounded by aluminum oxynitride glass, so tough it can stop a .50 caliber bullet. Operating in the desert may effectively eradicate the threats that rainstorms pose, but here we face an alternate threat in the form of sandstorms. These dangerous conditions can cause respiratory and vision problems for both dinosaurs and guests.
We did do our best for park safety to not send the gyrospheres and the truck tours through the carnivores, because little unpleasant news, turns out carnivores do not like humans.
Sandstorms not only present a hazard for our park teams at ground level, but make vehicular flight considerably more risky. Both our drivers and pilots receive training in adverse weather conditions, so that they can attend to an emergency even in the fiercest of storms. The gyrosphere is an amazing machine, made possible by science. Your safety is our main concern, which is why you're behind our invisible barrier system. We strive to make our facilities as robust as possible. Sandstorms have proved to be disruptive in the past. Vehicular engine failure and power generator outages may result in temporary interruptions to our services. So please bear with us if such circumstances arise. Operating in the desert may
Apologize for
effectively
the such
eradicate the threats
boring
that
gyrosphere
rainstorms
tour.
pose. But here we face an alternate threat in the
Just
form
not
of
that many dinosaurs
sandstorms.
out there yet,
These
and
dangerous
it does take
conditions
you on
can
like
cause
the outer
respiratory
edges of the
and
park,
vision problems for
unfortunately,
both dinosaurs
because
and
right around this
guests.
area is where all the carnivores are. But it is one of the only unique things that gets you closer to the birds than the viewing towers, and that is what I believe we're about to go do. If I'm not mistaken, we are right on the outside of the velociraptors. I think that's their big old high concrete electrified fence.
Although we strive to make our facilities as robust as possible, sandstorms have proved to be disruptive in the past. Vehicular engine
I understand now why I've never made it all the way through a gyrosphere tour.
result in temporary interruptions to our services. So please bear with us if such circumstances
vehicle,
arise.
hold on. That is actually something that requires my attention. Where are you getting attacked from, my friends? Is the vehicle no longer under threat? I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, of course it's over here at the Velociraptors. I saw you running. What do you mean? This has a gate access, does it not? It does have a gate access. That's got a gate access. That's got a gate access. This has one. Okay, so what are we tripping about, buds? Alright, time to release our stegosauruses via the air. I'm gonna go ahead and decide to drop them here just because nobody else is in this one.
Asset requiring collection.
So those are 4. Ooh, I swear it's these guys that poison themselves. Oh, no, we got a bird with low health. What happened to you, little bird? Did you pick a fight with a much larger animal? That's what it appears to be. Alright, well then. As you can see,
Asset has been collected.
one of the stegosauruses is about to be airlifted. I do need to probably check on what their preferred likes are really quick so I can get a good idea. Part of me wants to go ahead and release the T-Rexes off in here, just as a temporary.
Before I got into the paleo curation game, even I knew of the stegosaurus. Those plates running along its length from head to tail make it one of the most iconic dinosaurs. Our guests are going to want to see it, so make sure you do right by this animal.
Trying to do right by the animal. Oh, he's lonely. He needs ground fiber, ground fruit, and water. Alright, well, let's get on out here and fix you up then, bud. How's that sound?
Asset in transit. Delivery has been completed. Asset transportation in progress.
Maybe instead I can go replace it with this, because that gives you both. It does slightly hinder a view, but I'd rather you guys be comfortable than and not trying to shatter my gates non-stop.
Asset
They're
has been
not happy.
delivered. Commencing asset transit.
Really? Pick a different feeding bay. Are these guys being stingy? I could always go in here and add more fish, I guess.
Delivery.
Maybe I cannot. I have nowhere for me to make an expansion. Otherwise, I would expand it a little bit to give you some more area, but you're just gonna have to deal with it, bud. Did you heal him? You did heal him. Good job. My little drone boy got him. Alright. This is going to be a very easy choice as to where I put you. And, well, buds, I've seen how big of a space you actually need.
Transportation underway.
What has happened? You guys have been in here
transported.
There isn't a more iconic dinosaur than the T-Rex. Even people who don't know the difference between herbivore and carnivore know all about the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And when you see her up close, feel her gaze, you understand why the T-Rex was the ruler of the Cretaceous period.
Just gonna go ahead, put some water out there for him. Put some live feed out there for you, buds.
Asset delivered.
What do you mean you have no way of getting to these guys? Has this been what they've been complaining about this whole time? I have both medical teams on my way. What do you mean? They didn't have a way to get there. Is that not a gate? Oh, it leads straight into water. Oh, is that the gate I just put in? Oops, maybe I have slightly messed up before. There's our big old T-Rexes. What do you mean you're missing sand? You know what? I don't know how you're missing sand. We are in Arizona. But if you're missing sand, here I got you on sand, bud. Importing a whole crap load of sand just for you. Wow. I don't know. No, they dislike other carnivores.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset being transported.
Pop a ranger station. Nope, that ranger station checks everything. The only thing I know for sure these guys are gonna need is water. I'm gonna drop it out over here.
Assets in the air.
We're actually just gonna
Asset transported.
Sub this area out
Okay,
over
this is amazing. A baryonyx. These animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs when planning out a suitable habitat for it. The baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now, with live animals to study, we can find out for sure.
It's not missing fish, bud. I just put fish over there. I gotta put rock. Just like sand too.
Asset transportation complete.
Okay, it does say rock. I haven't even been over to the area that's got your water. Wow. So biggie. You're missing water still? Alright, I guess I'm drowning that whole freaking area with water. At a cost of your area. And your rock, really? There, I hope you're happy now. And I'm going to release you out into, oh, I want to say, I need to release you
Picking up asset.
here
Asset to be collected.
with them, because you have something similar.
Asset transportation underway.
What do you mean you're missing fish?
The marine reptiles you see before you were once part of a remarkable underwater realm, with food chains and ecosystems often dominated by...
Transporting asset.
I don't know how you're missing fish out there. What other dinosaurs are in here? Or any dinosaurs in here? Yeah. These little guys.
Transportation complete.
Right, the Sinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with its more famous cousin, the Triceratops. This is a docile animal that you could make into a solid favorite with a little effort. Of course, we're all expecting more than a little effort, but I'm sure you get what I mean.
Asset transported. Confirming asset delivery.
Just gonna deliver these wonderful
En route to pick up the asset.
8
Heading to pick up the asset.
new small babies in here with our
En
Triceratops.
route to collect the asset. Request acknowledged. Understood.
Oh,
Delivery complete.
guys, we're gonna watch a showdown really quick. They're fighting for Alpha.
Underway.
Ooh. Showing who's clearly the boss here. Got a little cut up. As soon as I see one of the babies on the ground, I'm gonna click it.
Asset delivery confirmed.
So you guys can see how cute they are.
Asset transportation.
This is what I meant by there's too many of these little guys running around, and it's very hard to see them.
Asset has been delivered.
And they're so little that they don't compete, I don't think, for alpha rights.
Transporting asset.
There could be so many of these little guys running around. Oh, Tim's taking a nap. So cute. Saying the 16th one is an alpha.
Delivery has been completed.
Maybe they will actually fight. If they fight, I'm interested to see what happens actually in that fight.
Asset being transported.
Guys, I do think this is we're gonna go ahead and get in here so we can see. Then we're gonna lower down under the water. Can't really see anything. Water's a little murky today.
Thank you for joining us here today at our astonishing lagoon facility. Are you ready to find out what lies underneath the waves? We hope so, because...
Take a look in here and see our birds out there. Might be better if we go to here and look. I want to see how my T-Rexes are doing. I actually didn't even get to really look at him. He's got a nice little blue spot on his back. Look at them big old footprints.
Delivery complete. Delivery has been completed.
Just gonna check on my velociraptors. Show you their, if any kind of combat has been happened. And ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna do it for us. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.